And welcome back to Giangelo's and Boardman, ladies and gentlemen, the South Range Raiders show on your sports network. I am joined by another South Range volleyball player at this time, junior Ella Crumbacher. I know you're nervous. Relax. Ella, I mean, you bring so much to the table. You were the energy for this whole team. When did you just kind of figure out that you're like the transmitter of all that energy that this team can bring?
Energy definitely helps us out there. So it's good to have energy because we really need it, and we play better when we have energy.
Your little boyfriend's clapping for you over there. I don't know if you saw him. The little Z-man's clapping for you. Between you and Cece, I don't know. He's got it made in the shade with ice-cold lemonade. So getting back onto the floor, this has been a very special year for you. I mean, this team feels more like a family than one that I've ever seen before. How did that kind of come together?
No, definitely. We all play like loose and fun, and that definitely makes us closer together because we don't like worry about like if we make a mistake, we don't worry about if like another person's going to get mad or anything. We just play together, and that definitely brings us closer together.
So when you're talking about the close knit of this family and how close you are, what does it take? There's a lot of sacrifices that have to be made. There's a lot of egos that have to be put to the side to do that. For you, what are some of the challenges that you've asked the underclassmen and the upperclassmen to do to step up and make this a really, really, really special team?
Definitely, like, playing together is like really important, and like don't worry about it. Like if you make a mistake, it's definitely like you have to push past it for like to play good.
You've got two older brothers that one's still in high school with you, which is nice, and then the other one at Geneva, right? Yeah. When we talk about competitiveness, it doesn't go very far past the Crumbacher family. What's the most competition that you and your brothers have from a standpoint of I mean, is it food? Is it, success? What's the level of competition?
It's definitely high, especially having two brothers and I'm the only girl. Yeah. It's like high.
So what are the expectations for you from them? So like when you step on a lot, okay, explain.
So like, Luke always takes my charger, which is so annoying, and I get so mad because he never brings it back. So
your phone charger?
Yes, that's like the biggest thing. I get so mad.
Okay.
And then I don't know.
What does Brady do that drives you insane?
Brady, a lot of things.
Who is the cleanest? Like the room. Who if we went in the right now?
1,000% me. Brady, you cannot even see his floor.
Really?
Yeah, it disgusts me. I can't even go in there. Luke, he just cleaned his room on Sunday, so his isn't that bad. But it gets bad too. But Brady, his room is really bad.
Brady's is bad. Okay. Well, they say a messy desk you're a genius. So we'll just go with that route. Yeah. Brady's a genius. I'll go with that. I'll back him up. So from your perspective, growing up the only girl in a house full of two boys, right? You and your mom, obviously. Yeah. What are some of the challenges that you face? What are some of the cool things that you have an opportunity to do because you're the only girl?
Definitely the challenges is they're always right. I'm never right. They always get their way too. Well, I get my way sometimes.
Wait a minute.
I get my way sometimes.
Okay.
But definitely the good part is knowing that they're always there for me and they have my backs no matter what.
And you guys, I mean, you talk about close knit of this volleyball team. This is the Crumbacher family is one of the closest knit that I've ever seen. Why is that so important to you?
Well, both my grandparents went to South Range, and then my parents went to South Range, and then we all kind of stayed together in the area. So we're definitely really close.
So when you put on that South Range uniform, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot to me, and yeah.
So a lot to you. What does a lot mean? I mean, what goes through your mind? And I know you're just a junior, so you've got a long time really before it's the last time you put it on. But do you ever think about what it represents for you and what South Range represents to the Crumbachers?
Yeah, I feel definitely it's important to know that play every time it's your last time putting on the jersey.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have forever.
What things do you want to accomplish in your junior year? Obviously, I think we're next week. You guys start a tournament. So what things do you want to accomplish before the tournament, during the tournament, and after the tournament your junior year?
I hope it goes as far as we possibly can. We play United first, which I think should be a pretty good game, and then Middle Ridge next, which it should be pretty good. And then after the season, basketball and then club volleyball is what I play in the springtime. So I hope I like do good with that.
If you're not on the floor, right, playing basketball or volleyball, where can we find Ella Crumbacher?
Probably taking a nap.
Taking a nap?
Yeah.
Big napper, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the best series on TV right now? Do you watch TV even? Do you have time?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie. Probably Cinderella.
Like the cartoon Cinderella? Yeah. Very cool. All right. What's one movie you would never watch again?
Never watch again. I don't know. That's hard. I like a lot of movies. Like any movie.
Okay. But there's no movies you're like, I will never. That was the waste of an hour and 30 minutes. I'll never watch that again.
Not really.
Because you're just such a positive person. That's why. And that's why we love you.
Yeah.
From a standpoint of things you would never do. All right. Tell me yes or no and why. Okay. Would you ever go skydiving?
Yes. I want to go skydiving when I turn 18. Because I don't know. It's like when you're jumping off an airplane, like that would be so cool. Like it's a free feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
I'll stay in the perfectly good airplane.
No, I would love to do that.
Tattoos.
Yes, if it's meaningful. Like it had to have a lot of meaning and I'd have to put a lot of thought into it.
Okay. Yeah. Do you write poetry?
No.
No poetry.
No.
Do you sing out loud?
When I'm with my friends, yes. But we have senior night tomorrow, and we got a microphone for senior night so we can sing in the locker room before.
What is the song that you're going to sing?
I don't know. We listen to a lot of Rihanna.
Okay.
So, like, Umbrella, we listen to that song a lot.
You're in a karaoke contest.
Yeah.
And it's for, I got the Ella. I get it. Coach Irons put it. You're in a karaoke contest for $1 million. You've got one song to sing for it. What is it?
What do you guys think?
Oh, you can't get them.
Umbrella. I'll say Umbrella. I know that word by word. We listen to it almost every day in practice.
Of course, we're going with Umbrella. Yeah. Ella, A. So if you have $1 million, right? You win the karaoke contest, you got $1 million. You get no change back. You can spend it on one thing. What are you spending it on? And you can't invest. Ooh. All these kids are smart and they're just talking about investments. That's no fun.
I'd probably want a shopping spree, if I'm being honest, and buy everything. The mall, because there's all the stores in the mall. Are you asking like what store?
Yeah. Like what would you buy? One thing.
One thing. I can only buy one thing.
One thing. And you don't get any change back.
A Range Rover.
A Range Rover?
Yeah.
What's a Range Rover? Like maybe what, $80,000?
Yeah.
And you got $1 million. You get no change back.
I don't know what I would buy. Definitely, I love Range Rovers.
Your dad's gonna be like, "Are you insane?"
Well, maybe a house.
You can buy a Joe Dickey electric vehicle, and you'd be just fine with that.
No,
you'd be just fine with that.
We have one of those.
I know.
We're good. We're good.
Let's talk about mom and dad real quick. Okay. I mean, what do they mean to you?
They mean everything to me. They're my role models, and they are always there for me, and that's very important to me. I don't know. They just mean everything to me.
If you could take one piece out of your parents, and you got to keep that quality forever, what would it be from mom and dad?
Their kindness and how they're there for anyone, no matter what. Definitely.
I can definitely attest to that. Yeah. I can definitely attest to that. Ella Crumbacher, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back. Great job, by the way. We'll be back right after this.